recording. Yep, good. Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Steezy, and what is good, everyone, part of the Steezy fam, and welcome if you're new and just now tuning in. Today I'm going to be telling a story. I don't usually do this, but this story is way overdue. So today I'm going to be telling the story about when my hood flew up and smashed my front windshield on my wide body G. It's a long story, and I never told it. I did speak a little bit about it, but today I'm going to be telling you guys everything that happened, and I'm telling this also so that you guys can learn from my mistakes, because it was definitely avoidable, and I should have just done it from the very jump when I installed the carbon fiber hood. To start the story and jump right into it, I owned a 2006 Infiniti G35 Coupe. I bought it when it was completely stock, and it's basically the car that jump started my YouTube channel because I did tons of modifications to it, installs, went to a whole bunch of car meets with it. It was just a really fun car. Before I bought the carbon fiber hood, I bought the carbon fiber hood, told you guys in one of my old videos, and told you guys I had a big surprise coming and didn't tell you guys what it was. And then a couple months later I told you guys, because I was done waiting, that I had it on back order because it was taking like 3 months. I waited 3 months for this carbon fiber hood. I was super hyped for it because it just completely changed the whole look of the car with the big carbon fiber hood and the like inlets in the hood. It was super cool, and the inlets were actually functional and you could get airflow on all those vents. It was a really nice hood. I was super excited. Just took 3 months. So when I got the hood, I installed it immediately. I had my boy John, who had a wide body FRS. I had him come down and he helped me install the hood. Only problem is we were having some issues with it not latching to the hood latch completely. The gaps on the side were flawless. It fit the car super well. It just wouldn't latch down. So we were looking up on YouTube, looking on the forums of how to adjust the latch, and we messed with the latch for like at least an hour or two and messed with the bolts, even though that the alignment and the gaps on the side of the hood with the fender, they were completely straight. There wasn't like horrible gaps. It looked like an OEM hood on the side. The only issue was, like I said, was it wasn't latching to the hood latch. So when me and John got finished installing the hood, we decided to go drive, and this is all in a YouTube video because I was documenting me install this carbon fiber hood since I waited so long for it. Super excited. We went to the car wash, washed it because the car was filthy. I wanted to get some cool clips. He had his wide body FRS. We went to the parking garage, had my filmer Mufasa. He did a couple clips. Me and John, we didn't do a photo shoot yet with our wide body cars, and we really wanted to. We were planning on it. And then we went to a car meet. We went to the PAVS. I need to explain what the PAVS is. The PAVS is a car meet here local in Arizona. It happens every Saturday, and it's about 16 miles away from where I live. And so me and John drove on the freeway smoothly, no problems at all. The hood never had any issues, didn't pop up or anything. It was staying latched because we did get it to latch just a little bit. It wasn't completely latched, but it did look latched. That's the first mistake right there. I should have just not driven it and gotten hood latches in the first place, because that's what I ended up having to do. But anyways, guys, a week goes by after the car meet. Like I said, I drove like 16 miles there to the car meet and back on the freeway going like 80 miles per hour. Okay, this plays a key role point in my story because it's insane what happened, guys. Like, I couldn't even believe it, and you guys are about to find out what happened. So a week later goes by. My clutch had always been having issues, even when I did have a stage 2 clutch by Action Clutch replaced, and I thought it was the cylinder, the slave cylinder I believe it was, in the clutch, but it was something with the clutch. And I ended up going to my mechanic, Gustavo's shop. He's a good friend of mine. And like I did again, I drove the car on the freeway, had no issues at all. We get to the shop, Gustavo installs the part, and this is when things go down south, guys. I can't even believe it. Like, even me telling this story, like, I still am in disbelief that this happened because it was like so weird how this happened. But so Gustavo tells me to go take the car for a test drive around the corner because we had to bleed the clutch for the install, and that's exactly what I do. And I forgot to mention this, my girlfriend was with me because it was summertime and we did not want to be waiting out in the heat, so she brought her Altima along with to the shop, and we were sitting in the AC while the part was getting installed. But Gustavo finally finishes. He's like, yo, go take it on a test drive. I had to bleed the clutch, and that's exactly what I did. And there's kind of like a neighborhood like loop by his shop, and that's usually where I go on the test drives, and it's like a residential, it's like, yeah, a residential area, so it's like the speed limit's only like 25, 30, so I wasn't going fast at all. I pull out of the shop, right? Pulling out of the shop, I'm turning left, and the street probably goes down like a mile, right? So it's like one of those back streets with a whole bunch of neighborhood entrances you can turn into, and it's just a straight road. So I'm going straight in first gear because it's a 6-speed. I'm gonna give you a little demonstration. I'm in first gear, I'm driving, going to second, I'm reaching like 22 miles per hour, and just all of a sudden, I'm just like this, guys. Second gear, driving, literally that fast, literally happened that quick. I'm not over exaggerating, and this is my face when it happens. I'm gonna take off my glasses for this scene. I'm literally like this. Like my whole carbon fiber hood, I can't see anything. The whole hood is covering my whole vision sight. I thought I was going to crash because it's only one way this way, one roadway this way, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot see anything. And glass literally flew everywhere, guys. The second it smacked, glass everywhere. So I got all this glass all over me, right? And I'm still going like 25-30 miles per hour. I didn't slam on my brakes, guys. Like, it happened, and I was just like in such shock that I just kept staring and going straight. Like, as weird as it sounds, guys, like you'd think that you'd slam on your brakes, right? I did not slam on my brakes, guys. I like slowed down, but I was just in shock that my carbon fiber hood was, and this is a week after installing it, guys. This is why I didn't tell the story, guys. I did not want to tell you guys that after a week installing my new carbon fiber hood, I waited 3 months for, just now got destroyed. My whole front windshield got destroyed in the hinges. I pull over to the side, right, and I can't see anything, so I have to roll down my windows, right? I'm sticking my head out the window because I can't see. The whole hood and my front windshield is smashed in. I'm sticking my head outside the window, turn into a neighborhood right off the side, and I was just like, oh my, I get out of the car, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, this is insane. I was going 25 miles per hour at most, and I went on the freeway, guys. That's why I was telling you guys, it is so crazy to me that ended up happening, because I was going so slow and the hood literally flew up on me. So guys, I'm driving with my head out the window going like 10 miles per hour, 5 miles per hour with my hazards on. I pull into the shop, and I will never forget the look on my girlfriend's face and my mechanic Gustavo's face, because my head's sticking out the window, right? I'm driving, like, it looks ridiculous, and my hood is just like flipped all the way up like this, and that's the first thing that they see. They're standing right in the way of the shop, and they're just like their facial expressions are literally, their mouths are dropped. Like, how the hell did this happen, man? How the hell did the hood fly up? So I pull up all the way to my mechanic shop garage doors, and I just step out of the car, and I'm literally like, I don't even think I talked. Like, in the moment, guys, I was so heated, so upset. I literally just was just like, I can't believe that this happened after waiting this long for this hood, and now I have to replace the front windshield, possibly buy a new carbon fiber hood, buy new hood hinges, because they completely bent back, and on the very corner of my fenders on it got bent in. When I sold the car, they were still dented, but I did fix the hood hinges, and I actually did end up saving the carbon fiber hood. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. When it happened, I thought the hood was completely done. I thought the hood was just trash. I thought I was gonna have to wait another 3 months for a new hood, which I probably wasn't gonna do again. And yeah, guys, I was so sad. There was a couple scratches on the carbon fiber hood, but I ended up putting some carbon fiber vinyl on it. It was just 2 line scratches, and it was almost like identical spots on the ends of the hood. Just make sure to take your boy Steezy advice. If your carbon fiber hood does not latch all the way, do not drive it. Get hood pins. I advise anyone that has a carbon fiber hood or aftermarket hood to get hood pins. These companies that sell these carbon fiber hoods, they do advise people to get hood pins for their hoods, because stuff like this happens all the time, especially if you're tracking it and going on the drag strip for weight reduction purposes. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this story. It's the first time me telling it on the internet and telling you guys. So if you guys enjoyed the story, make sure to give it a like, and let me know in the comments below if you want to see more stories like this, because guys, I have tons of stories that I've never told, and just a whole bunch of life stories too that are pretty interesting and pretty crazy. But yeah, guys, it is your boy Steezy, and we out here, and more videos coming very soon. But you know what it is, guys, we out here.
Take a Sunday drive, going up the coast. Backwards in my lungs, hold it till it goes. Looking at my shorty, 200 on the dash. Living so fast, it's going up in a flash. In a fast car, I got that shit sideways. Call me Burger King, she have it her way. When she hit me up, she make my holla